Creating content online will bring you closer to your dream life. Here's why. Never before in human history has the common man or woman had access to the tools and resources that they do to share their message with a wide audience. We can beam just about anything we want to say anywhere in the world at almost light speed, and it will get viewed by more people than usually live in our vicinity. That's pretty incredible. Social media accounts are free. Most of us have cameras on our cell phones. Type, write, whatever we want to do, we can share it online. Why is this so impactful? Well, media is how products and services are sold. It's how information is shared, how messages are distributed. Think about it. I'm a millennial. My parents didn't have what we have when they were growing up. It started when I was becoming a teenager. Having access to the internet, social media, that was all new then. Now all generations have access to these tools and resources, and they can share their messages. They can share their products and services. And the beauty about that is that you can share your natural skill sets and interests and find other people that are interested in those same things. You create a whole market and audience around your interests. That empowers the individual creator to accomplish a lot, more than we thought was possible. I started my content creator journey and it has already changed my life. I used to be very negative, skeptical, and really cynical. I thought being a responsible adult required repressing my passions and interests and my skill sets in order to buckle down, focus, get a job done that someone deems productive. I was letting society choose my life path for me. And I realized I wasn't happy doing that. And so I said, why don't I start sharing stuff I'm interested in, sharing my passions and interests. I do have natural skill sets that I can share. Clicked for me. I was lucky enough to have a job where I was working for someone who had done something similar and was able to start a business around it. So I was learning from others that had taken it the same path, and what I was learning about this whole creator economy was a breath of fresh air. By posting content that aligns with your passions and interests, you're doing both yourself and the collective consciousness of mankind a favor. Your specific blend of passions, interests, skill sets, and perspectives is unique to you. There's no one else that shares something just like you. That makes you a very unique perspective in the marketplace. The marketplace of ideas, products, services, yeah, but we're talking ideas here. Ideas are what move people. Ideas are what get people to purchase a product in the first place or a service. It's what gets them to act and make a decision to better their life. Maybe that's something that you can help them with. So there's no one quite like you and with your unique blend of interests, kind of like there are no two snowflakes that are alike. When you learn to create and share your own content, you're offering your human community a fresh perspective on existence, on life. You enrich your own because you're assimilating your collective knowledge and experience. Creating content is how you do that. Sharing your stories, your experiences, your lessons, the things you're passionate and interested in. When you create content, when you write it, when you make a video about it, you assimilate that knowledge within yourself. What I mean by that is you process it and you learn from it and you put it into a piece of information that others can learn from as well and be inspired by. With the right intention, mindset, and persistent effort, your content creation practice can turn into something that changes your financial, intellectual, and spiritual life for the better. You can actually have money to do the things that you want to do. You can have the freedom and the time to do all those things. You can have a new perspective on life that allows you to expand your mind, get more fulfillment out of it, and you'll have a greater sense of purpose, which enriches your spiritual sense of your own existence. You'll be fulfilling your purpose in this life. And it doesn't mean just one thing. You could accomplish one thing, gain a new interest in time because you have worked through a previous challenge, brought it into a ripe form of manifestation, and then you might develop something new that you will want to pursue. No creator is limited to one thing. In fact, having multiple interests and skill sets and ideas that branch out from one central core, that adds to the uniqueness of your own style, your own perspective. Mastering storytelling and sharing it via social media is how we express ourselves in the digital age. I'm not saying it's the only way. I love live performance art There's nothing quite like that. But how do you get people to a live performance event? They post on social media, more than likely. Not always. There's still communities that don't, and I do like the old-fashioned way. But social media isn't going anywhere unless we wipe out the power grid, which I don't see happening anytime soon. I really think that it's going to be a very important skill for people in any industry or niche, is to be able to share a message, share a story online and make it engaging, get people to resonate with what you're saying, and move them along the emotional journey by offering solutions to whatever they are trying to solve. And perhaps your message will help them solve that. So mastering storytelling in the digital age will help you personally manifest your own life goals. It will be the vessel that moves you towards a new set of options, a new foundation of freedom from which to manifest that dream life of yours. This skill is only going to become more important. I can't iterate that enough. Self-expression, community support, and self-promotion are all achieved at ease and at an extremely low cost when you use social media, when you can tell stories and deliver messages on social media platforms. A lot of people might get disgusted about influencers or the content creator family, and I mean, I do get it. There's a lot of generic stuff, a lot of people copying others, a lot of people acting like they're extremely enthusiastic about what they're talking about, but you can kind of tell that they're really just doing it for the attention, for a way to get rich quick or something like that. I personally would rather talk about something that I am interested in, that is a natural passion and skill set to me, and share that with people because it comes across more genuine. Maybe I sound like a farce. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm faking this or if I seem genuine to you. I can take criticism. I've had criticism before. I don't mind it. But yeah, let me know if you think I'm being genuine, if there's something else I can do. I'm passionate about storytelling. I prefer writing. I've written some novels before. I'm working on a nonfiction book about the creative struggle and remaining optimistic and carrying your creativity with you into adulthood. I enjoy that. I enjoy acting. I like playing the guitar, but I also like talking about storytelling in all the various phases of humankind. I've been a history buff before, and many humans used to draw on cliff walls in order to tell a story and pass that on to later generations or other people to gather around. Nowadays, we do it with video cameras. For good or ill, I don't know, but that's what's happening. And I have personally gotten a lot of clarity out of just talking to a camera about problems that I have that I'm trying to overcome. And it helps me move past them just by getting it out there and sharing it with other people. So I think this is something that's going to help a lot of people out if they start their content creator journey as well and talk about their natural skill sets, interests, and passions. So by starting your content creator journey on social media, it's not going to be the thing that gives you purpose and meaning in life. By having 5 million followers and 50 billion likes, that's not going to be the thing. It's kind of a shallow metric. It can be exciting when you're growing, but your purpose and fulfillment is going to come from something else, from some other meaning, like spending time with loved ones, taking the dream trip that you wanted to do, having the time and freedom to pursue the activity or other passion that you really enjoy. The social media is just the vessel that gets you there. It's going to be able to help you make a living for yourself. A one-person business, a small business with a few employees, whatever it is. Maybe you want to do a big one. Social media is all important too. Social media is important for it all. Content creation on social media is important for all of it. It is the vessel that will move you towards your dream life. So I invite you to consider trying it. Start making your first content. You can do it with a phone. Start on one platform in the beginning and start to expand from there. I like to prioritize YouTube. I also have Instagram, TikTok. I do have a Twitter and LinkedIn. I do post there, but my main ones are the video platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I personally like the YouTube the best, where I can do these longer videos and get more in depth about these topics that I am interested in. And hopefully it inspires others to take action, because it's helped me change my life. I want to show you a couple people that have been able to manifest their dream life just by starting to create content online. So, my friend Justin Sardi here on the left. This is me with short hair on the right. I work for his company here, but he started a YouTube channel and started posting content about marketing, various digital marketing tactics, and he did affiliate marketing to start. He had his own YouTube channel, but now he has been able to start his own. That progressed into something else, and he was able to start his own software company. That led to another software that's owned by the same company. He sells coaching programs as well that helps people run YouTube ads. So he's got a YouTube channel, and we've brought in a lot of clients that way. Here's one of his softwares, and now he has a lot of free time to do the things that he likes. He's a big hunter and fisherman. He likes to go camping with his family, and they're going around the country in an RV right now, 7-week trip, and he's still able to work on the road and get stuff done as needed, but he's able to spend a lot of time with his family, traveling and exploring all the sites along the way. Another one that's been an inspiration to me is Dan Coe. I started seeing his YouTube videos, and he's the one that really showed me how you do not need to niche down into one specific thing. You can talk about a few different interests and curiosities, and that kind of makes you have your own niche, which to me, that was a really powerful message. He's got his own personal brand now, a one-person business. He does contract out some work to people, but he's got a challenge about having genius ideas. It's a free challenge. He's got a paid course about how to become a better writer, and then another paid course about starting your own personal brand and all the various phases of growth and the things that you'll have to do to make that happen. He also has a membership site where you get access to a ton of modules about running your own business. So this goes more in depth about different skills that you will need. And this is monthly recurring revenue for him. And now he's writing a book about the art of focus, which I'm really excited about. And Dan Coe is also developing an idea capture software, which will be additional recurring revenue for him. Awesome. Another one whose programs I took, Gillian Perkins, she started a YouTube channel. You can find these creators and you can go way back. They have got like a ton of followers now. They're like pros at making their YouTube videos, but I like going way back as far as you can. You might have to scroll forever. Check this out. But you can go all the way back and see people's first videos, and you can see how they've progressed. And you see sometimes people's first videos really are not anything too crazy. You can see that they're just a regular person that just decided to start creating content. Here, 6 years ago, 12 high-paying jobs. Look, this looks pretty basic. She shot it in her bedroom, and 12 high-paying jobs from working at home. How to gain Instagram followers. How I started my own business at age 14. Pretty basic. And then look, the thumbnails start to change as we progress through her content, and the topics start to change, and it all sprouts from the seed of her having just decided to create content. Now she owns at-home business. She's able to spend time with her kids and husband, and she's got a podcast. She has programs, all kinds of programs. She also had, look at these programs, is Validate. She has a membership site as well for that recurring revenue. She has programs for people at all different phases of their content creator journey. It's pretty cool. All right. Here's another one that I follow. He prioritizes writing on Twitter and Instagram. He shares his tweet shots, and he started a one-person business. And if you go to his website, this is Justin C. Scott. He talks about creating a life of absolute abundance. So he talks about more the mindset and the skill set of manifestation, and business is a part of that, but he doesn't just talk about business. He talks about something that he's interested in. He brings in philosophy and spirituality, and Dan Coe does that too. I absolutely think that's great. It really sets them apart from other people that are just trying to sell you something about how to start an online business. This offers a layer of depth that really makes it a lot more interesting and fulfilling to watch their content or read their content. Another guy, Justin Welsh, he specializes in LinkedIn, and he sells a course about a LinkedIn content posting system for people that want to work for themselves. He also has a newsletter, and other people sponsor that each week, and I think the revenue from that alone is enough for him to spend a ton of time with his family. And that's awesome. He has manifested his dream life just by posting content online and being consistent with it, which is absolutely great. Lynette Adkins, here's another one. She quit her job, I think, a couple years ago, and she literally just vlogs. YouTube's her specialty. She just vlogs about feelings, about mindset. She did a series recently about traveling solo in Thailand, and she's got a ton of followers. She does do affiliate promotions for other brands, or certain brands will sponsor her videos as well because she has such a big following. And look how simple it is. Like, that's all her description of her channel is: learning as I go. We can all relate to that. I mean, unless you're opposed to learning, but you got to learn on the go. And yeah, she has a website as well. Super simple. She is selling an ebook about how she escaped the 9-to-5, gain financial freedom, and build your dream life. She manifested her dream life just by creating content online. That is pretty cool to me. So I would argue that creating content and sharing it online, if it's something that is genuine and authentic to you, you can change your life and start manifesting your dream life. One thing to keep in mind is it doesn't happen overnight. Like anything worth doing, it takes time to build up, to practice, to test various ideas, learn what doesn't work for you, develop your own strategy. But over time, if you are consistent, you share your experiences, how you overcome your problems, if you share that with your online community, things will change in your life. I can guarantee it. I want to share one more with you. This is my own website. I hesitated on pulling the trigger on this for the longest time. I used to have a website. I sold my my fiction books on it, and I took it down because I was embarrassed. But I put it back up. I got my 2 books right there. These are fiction novels. You can read about them if you want. I also have a newsletter and some basic creator resources I put together, like a video shoot checklist, content strategy jumpstarter guide. I am going to be building this out into a free challenge that people can take. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up for the pre-launch below. Just put your email in, and then I'll update you when that is ready to go. But it's going to be a content creation jumpstarter challenge to start putting your first content out there, helping you outline what you want to say, what you want to talk about, what's going to be valuable to other people as well as yourself. And yeah, if you're interested, you can go ahead and sign up for that, and I'll notify you when that is ready to go. Also, if you want to book a free strategy call with me to talk about your content creation or a creative project that you want to outline, feel free. There's a link on here as well under the creator resources. Also at the bottom of my page, you can just click it. It takes you to a Calendly link, and then you can find a slot on my calendar, and we'll be in touch about that. But what I am most happy about is having started this and putting my content out there is it got me writing again. I write these letters and I mail them out each week as well, but you can read the past ones. I only have 6 out at the time of this recording, but I will be writing more. I'm also going to add a section at the top for my more creative writing, like short stories and poems. It's coming down the line. Yeah, it has got me writing again, and it has helped me solve my own problems just by getting words out on the page. Sometimes I just talk to the camera, and by putting that problem out there and spinning solutions and even just venting about the obstacles, people will relate to that. Once I get it out there, I seem to grow past it and move on to the next problem. Life is a series of continued challenges and hurdles, and you need to be consistently working and overcoming them. Because if you just sit at your desk at your day job that you hate and complain about how much life sucks, nothing's gonna change. You gotta actually get out there and start doing something about it. I encourage you, if this resonated with you, start your content creator journey. Sign up for my content creator Jumpstarter if you want. Also, you can sign up for my newsletter if you want to get guides and notes about the content creator journey. Just go to bradysnow.com. There'll be a box at the top of the page where you can put your email in. And yeah, that's all I have for it. So start your content creator journey. It's going to help you manifest your dream life. That's all I got.